Good morning everybody and welcome back to the daily vlog. We have come down to Yandina Saturday Market, is it?
Yeah, that's right. I think it's only ever on a Saturday.
So we have actually come and they are pretty much closing up because we got caught up this morning and didn't realise the time. So we will come back when it's a little bit more bustling, but we've got so much on today that I don't mind if it is closing up a little bit because that just means there's more of a reason to come and check it out. But yeah, we're going to have a little wander through, see what we can grab.
Oh, look, you can just get a little fresh coconut.
There's just a dog just on the floor.
That's so cute.
Dia, spanakopita.
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 That's it.
There we go, secretly green.
Secretly you are.
There we go.
Or spanner for sure.
Spanner. Oh, you didn't tell me that. You see, you didn't let me off.
You gotta get the hard way
That's
first.
the cheat. Thanks, man. You've got spanakopita. Spanakopita, which is like a spinach. Said like somebody from LA. Spinach.
With a little like tzatziki dip, I think. And then what did you get? You got
And I've got the calamari with seasoned chips or fries and a bit of tzatziki sauce, I think, as well. So
this is for our breakfast,
yeah,
isn't it?
this is a weird
Gonna
brekkie
be
because we've got a
crazy.
protein shake, a Snickers protein shake with a bit of Greek pastry and calamari. Yum, yum, yum. Yeah, so what is it? It's like a spinach and cheese kind of pastry.
Spinach and feta, I think.
Spinach and feta, sure. I should have known that, with it being Greek. And then even just the chips and the calamari on this are absolutely gorgeous. Like, we went to the stall that we got the protein shake at, and she said, "Oh, where have you ordered from?" And we said, "Oh, just the Greek truck." And she was like, "Oh, every week we get the calamari," and we just ordered it. So it's obviously a highly recommended choice. But that calamari, I'm not even kidding you. As you can see, I've ate pretty much half of it as we've been walking round. I was going to film it, but I had one bite and I was obsessed. So it is absolutely stunning. Really, really good. Probably the best calamari I've had, which is weird to say from just a casual little Greek truck. Like, you would never get that.
No, definitely
Never
not.
usually get that. So very nice, and I recommend it. We are back on the road again now, just wrapped up at the Yandina Saturday Market, and I've got to say, we fully understand that we have not seen the best of the market. We're going to go back and we're going to experience them in full force. Oh my gosh, look at this old bridge here. It's like an old railway bridge. How cool is that? That's like something from like the old gold prospecting days or something. Really, really cool. But yeah, so we know that we've not seen the best of the markets when they're bustling and fresh food out and they're not packing up. So we will be going back to there at some point when it is a little bit earlier in the day. Cody just said, let's go and try them. And it's not going to be the main focus of the video today because we have something pretty crazy going on later. So I think we'll discuss that when we get to our next spot and we're having a coffee and a sit down and a chat. I think we're going to talk about what the plan is to do tonight.
Definitely. I'm really excited.
It's a bit mental. It's a bit mental. So we're back at the house now and we're going to try something that we've been wanting to try for a bit and we've been recommended to try by our good friend Diana. She actually went out and bought us one, and that is indeed something called a scorched peanut bar. But the rundown of it is it's scorched peanuts in caramelised toffee with a rich chocolatey coating.
Could this be like a Reese's kind of thing?
Yeah, I imagine anything. I think somebody else wants some. Little parrot flying over. Smells very Reese's-esque. I'll let you take the first bite. Maybe a Snickers.
Okay.
Snickers is caramel. Oh my gosh, all the gang are out. What do you think? Is it a Snickers?
Okay.
Or is it Reese's?
It's more like a Snickers because it's not got any like peanut butter. So like.
Oh, so is it whole peanuts? It looks like it's got peanut butter in it, though, doesn't it?
No.
Oh no, that's just
Caramel.
the toffee. It's the toffee, yeah. So as you can see there.
Toffee.
I mean, you guys know if you're Aussie, you've had it. So let's give it a try then.
But yeah,
Oh, quite hard.
and it's more Snickery. But our Snickers have got like more like nougat in it, hasn't it? It's more chewy. Well, this is more hard.
It's a win for me,
Pretty good.
and that is something I would probably pick up again. Not a bad little show.
Thank you, Diana. So we have actually got another product that we would like to try for you today, and this is classed as more of a biscuit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's more of a biscuit. Ice bubbles. So
Ice
many
bubbles.
people mention these.
A lot of people recommended them. I think
Loads.
when I said I like raspberry, I think this was a recommendation. So yeah,
Yeah.
smooth pink fondant with sweet Sweet jammy raspberry flavour topping and sprinkles of coconut. A true Aussie icon.
Oh, okay.
Definitely
Is
try.
this, would you dip this in a cup of tea or would
Maybe.
you not? It doesn't look very dippable. You get all the floaty coconut bits in your tea. That's not great, is it?
Sorry, I've already had it. I wasn't waiting about. Oh, the pattern on the back's cute.
I don't like them.
I don't mind them.
I can't finish that. I think that's the worst biscuit I've ever tried. I'm sorry. Do you know what? Tim Tams have become my favourite thing to dunk in a tea or to have with a cup of tea. They're not up there.
So Cody's gone running to the bin because she really did not enjoy the ice Volvo. But I've just ate all mine and this is Cody's, so I'm quite a fan. To be honest, it's well, I think I've really become a fan of coconut recently. I didn't think I was. I think I've just not ate it for a while. Now I'm eating it again. As an adult, I think I have a newfound appreciation for coconut. So yeah, I'm quite a fan.
Moving on from that, we have got something a little bit exciting for you tonight and something that you might not have seen too much on.
Maybe.
Maybe, maybe not. We are going to the Fred Bofi's boxing tent tonight.
Yes.
So this is something that tours around Queensland from what we know.
Yeah.
Not too sure if any of these are really going on around anywhere else in the world. But
This is the last one in the world. Now, whether that's true, that's kind of what we watched on a video and they were speaking about it. We were actually recommended down by one of our Aussie friends who said, would you like to come down yesterday? But we were working, so we couldn't make it. So we're going to try and give it a try tonight, go down, experience it. From what we understand, a boxing tent is basically like a travelling tent that moves around with boxers that are kind of performers.
yeah, that's
And
right.
from what I understand, I think people from the crowd have an opportunity to get up and box against the boxers. And I think if you win, maybe you are invited
You
to
go
go
to
and
the
join.
next.
I don't know, maybe that's kind of what it is. But this Fred Bofi is kind of like a popular figure or known figure
Yeah.
by some
Yeah.
in this scene. Yeah, it'd just be quite a cool experience to go and experience. I don't know if the man bun will be invited in. I feel like a couple of people might have a problem with the man bun. But yeah, we'll go and see from the crowd and stuff. They seem like a fun bunch, and it seems like a new experience that not many people would maybe know about. We were kind of put on by an Aussie, so I feel like a lot of tourists maybe might not see it. And also with it travelling, it's the luck of the draw being here when it comes through. So we're gonna go and give that a try. We're gonna go and give it a try tonight and see how that gets on. But yeah, we'll let you know how it gets on and let you know what the experience is like. I'm quite excited.
Me too.
Quite
I don't
excited.
really know what to expect. I've
Yeah.
seen one video. Other than that, it's something completely new for us. So
Yeah.
yeah, this will be pretty interesting.
Let us know, is it a staple as much as this video said? Is it something that would have been about a couple of years ago? Or maybe it's a long time ago, but yeah, if this is the last one in the world, that's really quite an experience. We'll see. So we are just getting ready to leave the house, and what has just happened?
2,000 subscribers!
We have just passed a massive, crazy milestone.
Oh, thank
Just-
you so much. Honestly, that is such a huge
It's
number
bonkers.
for us.
Absolutely bonkers to look at that and think that that was a thing.
Like, this was supposed to be, what, 20 family members watching, if that? And
Yeah,
it's
and
like
even all them lot
2,000.
we were expecting to drop off after a bit of time, but honestly.
it's so
2,000
cool.
people have decided to come along with us on this journey, so thank you very much. So to kind of celebrate, I guess, us going out enjoying this boxing evening,
Yeah.
tent boxing, honestly, it's going to be quite a wild experience. We're quite looking forward to it. It's something that is so unique and so different to anything we would have experienced in the UK. What a way to celebrate hitting a fantastic milestone like 2,000 subscribers. Thank you very much, everybody. Just crazy. Still crazy. Still as crazy as it was when we passed 100,
Yeah.
1,000, now 2,000. Are you choosing to come along for the journey? You're an amazing bunch and we appreciate every single one of you. Thank you very much. So we are arriving now at the tent boxing spot. What is going on? Honestly, there is the tent. There's the boxing. It looks absolutely rammed. See how this gets on.
This is really cute.
Look at it there. How mad's that?
Look at that.
So I don't know whether these are the actual like boxers that are on currently or whether these are like some of these like best ever fighters from the past, but how mad is this?
So cool. And then
we
this is
actually-
like the rugby club, isn't it? So like we're here to get like, so you can get like some chips and a tea or a coffee.
Chips and but you messaged your dad, and your dad said, "Oh, I didn't even know they were a thing anymore." So
Is that
were
what
they
he
a thing in
said?
the UK at one point, didn't you?
Oh, we'll have to ask my dad tonight. We'll on the way home. We'll give him a bell.
It is so incredible.
Oh, my dad would love this.
So cool. I love it.
So we've been getting hot tea. We've got some chips and gravy.
Honestly.
We're just waiting to go in, yeah. So I think there's like a good hour or two before we go in.
A good while.
Probably get chatting with some people and see,
We'll have a little gander around.
see how it goes.
See how it is. But yeah, just been reading on the signs and stuff, and it says that the actual show is a fourth generation show, which is really, really cool. But yeah, like from what I heard and what we read, it is literally one of the, if not the only one that still does it in the world. So quite cool that the competitors basically just take on any newcomers.
Yeah.
How crazy is that? How would they not know? I bet there's some boxing, like, not champions,
Yeah,
but like
yeah.
regional boxers that come to these and just want to have a scrap. Bit crazy.
I actually can't wait.
I will not be one of those. I'll be hiding behind Cody, making sure that I don't get called out. I've got a man bun, so I'm basically a prime target for somebody to have a scrap with. Oh, wish me luck. It's absolutely so cool to like. So it does say that it is the last Boxing 10 tour in Australia. So maybe it's the last in Australia, but maybe not the world. But Fred Bofi front and centre. I love the stylized art of like all the boxers that are on there. We were talking about the speakers before, weren't we? Like, look how
Some age to them.
that is like, that's a cultured speaker if I've ever seen one. All the journeys it's took, it's so cool. It's a real like blast from the past, even though it's not something we ever did in our past. So now what's going to happen is he's going to stand up on the stage at the front, and then bang the drum. His fighters come up on the stage, and then people from the crowd hold their hand up and get picked to fight. This is mental.
This is fantastic. Well, I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to show you something tonight you've never seen before. You'll never see again, and you'll talk about it in years to come, because this is the last boxing tent, not in Australia, in the world. Really. This our boxing tent here has been in my family for 4 generations. We travel the length and breadth of Australia. We go right up to Cooktown, the north of Queensland. We go up to Bamaga. We go up to Thursday Island. We went right down through the cane fields of Queensland, right down to New South Wales. I used to work there about 37 years ago. I don't work there now, I go straight through. And they said, Fred, you got to put a ring inside. You got to do this. You can't do what you're doing. I said, I've been doing it like this boxing tent. The way we do it's been doing it over 100 years, ever since they come out and found gold in Australia. And wherever we are, we fight anyone. So there's no excuse for any of those blokes that say, oh, I'd like to have a fight, but I like to kick, or I like to gouge, or we'll accommodate you here.
I've just been filming and realised that my hand was
You
up
take
like
a bet.
this. I need to be careful.
We want the best. We want the best. We want the best. Get up here. 1, 2, 3. Get on the one. All right, the big right. Hang on. Let me look. Kai. What's your name? Alira. Where do you come from? Nambour. Okay. Have you done any boxing before?
A little bit.
Have you done any boxing in the ring?
In the ring, I done a spa.
You done, well, mate, do you know where you are? Shall we give her a go? Good on this. So I tattooed the rest of his head and everything. I never charged him a cent. The tattooed man from Cambodia.
They literally get to pick the fighter the
Yeah, you might get a bit, right? Well, what about if you've got that? You see the bloke with all the tattoos on him? You better than mate. I'm going in now.
Enjoy the show, mate.
Oh, thanks, man.
Very good.
So we've got our spot now. Well, look at that. How insane is this? It's crazy. What an experience. So basically the guy stood next to us said that somebody last night got their tooth knocked out, so we'll see what happens tonight.
Now, can the ladies and gentlemen, here's a local. Thank you.
Right, take him to the ground.
Go so far.
You know, you've got a lot of men, can you put it on the telephone or television?
Absolutely crazy.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. You done a great job, the big collar inside of my little collar here. Put your hands together for him. That's a great one.
A mad experience. I've like lost my voice from that shouting.
That was like the best thing I've ever done.
So that is our experience of.
There weren't even a ring.
Oh my god!
There was no ring, and the music was absolutely hilarious. Girls just want to have fun. Like girls are smashing.
It is absolutely bonkers. What an event. The phone is on 4%, so it might die as I'm recording this, so I'm going to have to keep checking, but what on earth was that? Like, amazing. Like, a true experience. Like,
You didn't see that in the UK.
not a
don't
chance.
see that
We
in
were
the
stood chatting to
UK.
some guys, and he was like, this is the most bogan thing that some British people like you could come and ever do, so.
You said something. You
Yeah.
went. So like, what are bogans like? What did you say?
I went, how would you describe a bogan, like, fully to us? And he went, look around, mate. Everybody's a bogan here. So, what a cool guy. And what an experience. And, oh my God, I've lost my voice from, like, cheering and chanting. The guys next to us, one of their mates was one of the fighters. So, it was just good to kind of get into it with them. And then, after cheering them, it was just, they were, like, pally chatting after that. So, it was just really cool to kind of mix and meet people in there. And, like you said, I have no words. What an experience. What a fantastic.
Oh,
Well,
so
it's
glad we
crazy.
went.
I just
So
feel
glad we went.
it's such a cool experience that it's the last one in the world. And I thought Australia, but the last one in the world. and it's doing just, I mean,
Do you know what? As I was watching it,
Crazy,
it didn't
man.
feel like it was happening like it's like something
Yeah.
you'd watch on YouTube. Like,
yes,
you might
yeah, like Backstreet Fighters
yeah,
and
you might
stuff like
see
that.
online,
Yeah,
but to have it in front of you, oh my god!
it feels good enough to have like a
mental.
documentary done on it. Like,
Absolutely.
it feels like something that should have a documentary done on it.
I even said the guy, what is it, Fred? He was like, oh, you know, the amount of times they've told me I have to get a ring, I have to do this, and he went, they'll never find me.
Honestly, he literally said that, but I think what he was saying is that whenever like a state in Australia, like Victoria, tells him to get a ring, he goes, right, I just won't come here anymore, I'll go to Queensland instead, or I'll go to Western Australia. And then when like New South Wales, if they said it to him, he's like, right, I just won't come here anymore. What an incredible thing, run by some people who obviously love what they do, and just something a bit different to our usual, but just incredible nevertheless. Just fantastic experience. I'm loving Australia, so diverse. We're not sectioned into watching one thing or doing one thing. I just love experiencing
Different
what other
things.
people, you know, some of you guys watching might not enjoy what we've just done, but people out there do, and whether it's your thing, not your thing, it's one of a kind, and it literally is one of a kind.
Honestly, what a night. What a night.
So with that being said, this is going to be the end of the vlog. Thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you in the next one, when we're probably doing something nowhere near as exciting, but we'll be having fun nevertheless. See you in a bit, guys. Thank you for
Bye.
watching. Bye.